When I was 19, I used to see him almost every afternoon. He would walk slowly down our street in a small neighborhood in Texas, tapping a wooden staff against the pavement. Tap, pause, tap. And then his voice. Brooms, for sale. He was blind. No guide dog, no helper. Just a bundle of handmade brooms tied across his back and a kind of quiet dignity in the way he carried himself. What struck me wasn't his blindness, it was his age. He looked just like me, young, strong, capable, except life had handed him a darkness I couldn't imagine. Most people walked past him. Some bought a broom, most didn't. I never did. I always thought, one day I'll stop. One day I'll ask his name. One day I'll buy one, even if I don't need it. But I was 19, and 19-year-olds always think there will be another day. Months passed. One evening, I came home and overheard my mother talking with her friends. There had been a tragedy in a nearby neighborhood. A small house, a blind couple. That's when it hit me. It was him. He hadn't been alone all this time. He had a wife. She was blind too. They survived quietly together. He sold brooms, she did needlework from home. They weren't begging, they weren't complaining, they were fighting life with whatever strength they had. And then, one night, it was all taken from them, just like that. No headlines, no national news, no justice that made the world pause, just silence. For years, I couldn't forget the sound of that staff on the pavement. Tap, pause, tap. I don't know why their story stayed with me. Maybe because they were my age. Maybe because they were stronger than I ever realized. Or maybe because, deep down, I know my regret isn't that I failed to save them. It's that I never showed up when I had the chance. Sometimes we think kindness can wait. That we'll speak tomorrow, help next week, care later. But life doesn't promise later. And sometimes the smallest act, a conversation, a purchase, a moment of human acknowledgement, could mean more than we'll ever know. I never learned his name, but I still hear that tapping sometimes, and it reminds me of one thing. If your heart tells you to be kind, don't postpone it, because the opportunity to be human doesn't always come twice.